So you're back. I take it you got what Overseer McNamara was looking for.
I got them. You still need them?
Haven't heard otherwise. I'm opening the door. Overseer McNamara and myself will meet you at the entrance. Oh, and behave yourself. You start any trouble, we'll toss your ass right back outside.
Come on, Gwen. My guys have been working
Another
doubles
outsider.
for weeks now. They need a
What they
break.
let you in for.
Everyone's working hard right now, Cal. You think I don't know that? Just do the best with what you can. That's all I'm asking.
Fine, I'll see what I can do. But you and I both know we can't keep going on like this.
Sorry about that. As you'll soon see, we have a few maintenance projects underway. Gwen McNamara, Overseer. Welcome to Vault 81. Here, we pride ourselves on having maintained a successful vault over these past 2 centuries. We'd like to be completely self-sufficient, but there are certain resources we can't provide ourselves.
Why do you keep yourself so isolated?
Why not? We have warm beds, clean clothes, a solid roof over our heads. Our food and water are radiation-free. We don't deal with the elements or raiders. We're safe here. And for some, that safety and stability is what counts.
Aren't you curious about the Commonwealth and what it has to offer?
Of course. But my duty is to these people and keeping them safe. We receive a few select traders often enough to stay well informed. That's why I like to use a give-and-take system. If outsiders are willing to help us, we're willing to help them. Speaking of, if you're ready, I can take those fusion cores from you.
How often do you end up trading with the outside?
More often than you may think. A couple of times a month, I'd say. It also helps us keep up with Commonwealth news. And the fusion cores? You do have them, don't you?
Of course. Here they are.
Thank you. Dr. Pensky will greatly appreciate these. Now, I have work to do.
Ma'am, what about his friend here?
I'll allow it. Security is already extra mindful as it is. If he's lived this long in the Commonwealth, I'm sure he's chosen his friends wisely. If you need anything else, I'll be in my office.
You think there's a reason this place is being illuminated so heavily?
Hi.
Another outsider. What'd they let you in?
What's with the attitude?
I don't trust outsiders. We didn't need your help before, we don't need it now. The Overseer never should have opened up the vault to your kind.
Well, aren't you a ray of sunshine?
You think you're funny? That's exactly why outsiders don't belong here.
Excuse me.
I got nothing to say to you.
Hey there.
So, we got a new visitor today. Don't say anything, but man, I'd love to be out there.
You should check it out. It's got a lot to offer these days.
Maybe someday. At the rate we're working these days, maybe sooner than later.
Hope you guys get some breaks at least. You can't work all the time.
Tell me about it. They say it's all the moving parts that have us working round the clock these days. Structurally, I guess 81 is still pretty sound. Vault Tech sure knew what they were doing when they set these places up. Well, I don't want to keep you, and I gotta get back to work. Maybe I'll see you around. Miranda likes to tell me that I'm just taking 81 for granted, but I can't help but feel trapped here sometimes.
Careful, outsider.
No signs of radiation. Impressive. Huh?
Hey, Ashes. What are you doing up here? Ashes, where are you going? Never had an incident on my watch, and I don't want to start today. Damn it.
Hi, how are you?
I'm not going to like this.
Don't go feeling all special because the Overseer let you in here. You weren't the first, and certainly won't be the last.
Quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen
Hey,
alerts.
mister, are you really from the Commonwealth?
You're tuned to Radio
Yeah? Why do you want to know?
I never met anybody from the Commonwealth before. I thought maybe you might want someone to show you around. Just 5 caps.
Sure, but I'm not paying you.
Okay. Boy, you're a real cheapskate. We'll start over here. This is the depot. The Combs family run it. Aaron and I are best friends. Her mom and dad fight a lot, so I don't like to go in there when they're around. But if you need something, they're the ones that have it.
Good to know, Austin. Thanks.
See, I told you I know things. Next stop, the Overseer. I bet you killed a lot of strange things. Ooh, and raiders. I bet you fought raiders too.
Hey.
Sorry, new guy.
What are you
Not a lot of
doing?
time to talk right
You're
now.
gonna miss the best part.
But I need your help here.
Quite the calming effect on you, ma'am.
I'll be quick, I promise.
Ha! We'll see about that. What can I do you for?
So, there's a lot of upkeep going on right now.
Hell, you could say that again. Old 81 here, she's a straight-up wreck. Pretty solid for a while, easy enough to keep up with her needs, but in the last few years or so, damn, she got feisty. Been going through tools like they were going out of style, so if you got any, I'd be more than happy to take them off your hands.
How much are you paying?
I'd say 15 caps per tool. Overseer won't let me go higher, but I'll take as many as you can grab.
Oh, so Aaron and I can do
Sure, you got yourself a deal.
Stupendous. One less thing to bug the Overseer about. Anyway, here I am running my mouth when there's work to do. Sorry I can't talk longer, stranger, but mind the maintenance. Shouldn't get in your way, at least.
Calvin.
Tired of these tools giving out on me. Don't they know there's work to be done?
To Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. Nothing to
Must be
report.
rough.
Stay safe out there, everyone.
Living out there.
Whoa! A real live Commonwealth person. You dress funny.
Keep walking, outsider. Just because you wear a vault suit doesn't mean you're one of us.
Hey there.
What I wouldn't give for some real time off.
Thanks, Horatio. I love it. I didn't think I'd ever make it in with the hours I've been working.
But you did, and now you look completely refreshed. Just remember, a couple months and you come back and see me again. Now, off with you. Get some rest.
No promises there, but I'll try.
I was hoping you'd stop by. Now I know from experience that Commonwealth shows no mercy when it comes to hair. So, how about a trim?
Sure.
All right, let's see what the Commonwealth has to work with. Just have a seat.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts. You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
Oh, sorry. That was Bob Crosby.
New style, new you. What do you say?
So, the Minutemen are out there.
You've been outside of the vault?
Quincy, born and raised. My mother, may she rest in peace, she was a doctor. Imagine her surprise when she learned I'd rather cut hair than stitch people up. But enough about me. How about that hair of yours?
Not interested.
Have it your way.
Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
She's looking pretty bad in there.
Huh? Our Commonwealth guest, welcome to the depot. And pardon the clutter, I don't get much time to tidy up these days.
I'll need more seeds.
Excuse me.
If you need a doctor, Forsyth and Rachel are down in the medical center.
Man.
They can patch you up.
Your Pip-Boy ever act up on you? Mine's been glitchy lately.
Hello.
I heard there's all sorts of scary monsters in the Commonwealth.
Hey, sweetie.
Cool. An outsider in a Volt suit.
If you think you may be able to lend a hand, talk to Calvin. He may have a job for you.
Katie Pinn is the teacher here in 81. You should stop by her class.
It's getting dark
She's
out
big
there,
on learning
people.
from outsiders.
Stay safe.
Huh?
Nothing to report. Stay safe, people.
Huh?
Welcome, welcome. I hope I'm not being presumptuous, but I'd like to ask you a favor. Would you mind donating some medical samples, even just a blood sample?
I might, for some caps.
All right. The Overseer did give me a few caps for this. How does 50 caps sound?
That hardly seems enough.
I suppose I can use the rest of my allotment. I can give you 100 caps.
Sure, you can have some blood.
Excellent. Just have a seat, and I'll draw some blood. Sit there. This'll only take a sec.
All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
There. Hardly hurt a bit, eh? Here are the caps I promised you. Thank you. This will be a great help. Now, I need to get these prepared immediately.
Hello, Dr. Forsyth.
Do you need something? I'm rather busy at the moment.
You're that wanderer from the Commonwealth. I'm Rachel. I assist Dr. Forsyth with his medical duties. Are you sick or injured?
Do you get a lot of patients in the vault?
No. The people of this vault are surprisingly healthy. If that's all, I have work to do.
If you're looking to do some trading, look for the depot. Alexis has just about anything you can need.
I'll have to remember to drop off that lamp before work tomorrow.
Excuse me, Dr. Pensky.
You should stop by the lab in the morning and take a look at the new crops.
7 p.m. here at Radio Freedom. Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
Austin.
Gran says I'm a bottomless pit when it comes to food.
Hey, hold.
So you're the new guy. I heard we let someone into the vault. How long do you plan on sticking around?
Not sure. We'll see.
Yeah, I guess we will. We can take care of ourselves here in 81. We don't need to be letting in every stray traveler that comes our way.
If you need anything
Well,
from
hello.
the depot,
Excuse
stop
me,
by in the
mister.
morning.
Have you seen my cat?
How much would you pay to get him back?
You can have my teddy bear. I've kind of outgrown him anyway.
That's all?
I can give you my kickball. I really like it. But I like Ash's better.
Stay safe out there.
I'll find him for you.
Left the vault? Oh, please bring him back. Please. No one else would set foot outside for him.
I'll find him for you.
Thank you. His name is Ashes. He's the sweetest little gray cat. I just want him to come home.
I hope you don't have anything that needs fixing. I really don't feel like working.
Hey, Holt.
If you need something, ask Alexis. I can't make heads or tails.
Ugh, what I wouldn't give for just one evening of solitude.
You should stop by and see Horatio. Can't imagine you come across many Bobbers in the common.
I often wonder about medical facilities in the Commonwealth and just how sanitary they must be.
Hey there.
I heard we had a traitor
It's 8
in
o'clock.
today.
You're listening to Radio Freedom, the voice
Everything's
of the
under
Minutemen. Nothing new to
You're
report.
whipping up a new batch of
Hey there.
Minutemen
Oh, you're that new
alerts.
traveler. You must have had so many adventures out in the Commonwealth.
Disappoint the little ones.
Marcus William Somerset. Oh, don't you go
Is
on
it
thinking
boring
you're so
here in the
great.
vault?
No, I love teaching these kids. But it's not the same as fighting to survive. Would you mind talking to my class about life in the Commonwealth?
Breaking a little girl's heart. I didn't realize my
I'd be glad to talk to them.
Marvelous. Stop by whenever class is in session. I'll just stop what I'm doing and turn the class over to you.
Another new face in the vault, eh? What is it we're needing now, fella?
Come again? What do you mean?
Well, Gwenny... Oops. I mean the Overseer never lets anyone in unless we need something. I figured someone put in a request with her if we got a new face in the vault. Lord knows we could use some help around.
I gave some fusion cores to the Overseer.
Fusion cores? Huh. Must be for something high-tech. I was hoping for a crate of mute fruit myself. The people here, they're a bit overworked these days. Some blame the Overseer. But it ain't Gwenny's fault. Poor girl. Just landed the right position at the wrong time.
What's going on? Why are people so overworked?
Well, you live in the same place for 200 years. Time just takes its toll. Until the Overseer opened the vault to the traders, we were just slapping on one band-aid after the next. Now we're just scrambling to keep old 81 together.
It's not easy, being a leader.
Truer words were never spoke. And I wouldn't want her job in a million years. Well, I best be getting back to it. Don't want the old lady on me again. 62 years old and still fiery as ever.
The children will be very excited to hear about the Commonwealth. Nice
You
pip
must
boy.
be that new
If it ever
traveler,
starts
Gwen,
acting
lady.
up on you, see
It's
Alexis.
always nice
She'll
to
fix
see
it
a
right
new
up.
face around here.
It's
Nice place you have here.
Why, thank you. Mark and I try to keep her tidy. The Sunshine Diner, we call her. If you need any food for the road, or just feeling hungry, you let me know. Our menu isn't quite as exotic as the Commonwealth, but it'll do in a pinch.
Let's see what you got.
I wish I could say it was all homemade.
If you want a new look, stop by my salon sometime.
Hi.
You're that Commonwealth traveler, aren't you?
I'll be
Nothing
damned
to
if that
report
whole
at the
duct
moment.
isn't gonna
Stay
need
tuned for
replacing.
updates. This is Radio Freedom. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone.
Need to check the water pumps again. The water smells funny.
I swear, it's something new every day.
Careful, outsider.
Take time to look around. You'll have the full run of the place.
Excuse me, Overseer.
Have you been down to medical to see Dr. Forsyth yet? He told me he's very interested in meeting you. If you haven't already, you should stop by the classroom. Katie would love to have you speak to her students. Feel free to make the most of the services we offer while you're here.
Overseer.
Some of our residents aren't as thrilled about outsiders as most, so please, don't think they speak for all of us.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
There we go.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
I often forget people need to use the keyboard to access a terminal.
Hello, Overseer.
Some of our residents aren't as thrilled about outsiders as most, so please, don't think they speak for all of us.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone.
So you're the reason that patrols are doubled today.
I've never lost anyone before. This failure... is new to me.
It must be rough living out there.
Huh?
Sorry about the maintenance. It never ends these days.
Don't want any trouble in 81.
This strain is doing quite well. Very little discoloration. Strong cellular plant structure.
It's 8 a.m. Nothing to report. Stay safe, people.
I'll have to see how it holds up to exposure.
If you need a doctor, Forsyth and Rachel are down at the medical center. They can patch you up.
You want a good meal, see Maria at the cafeteria. She'll hook you up.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom.
Yep, good old 81. She's
Nothing
going
to
to
report.
hell in a handbasket.
Keep it tuned here for updates.
You're listening to,
I heard we had a trader in today.
Hybridization. It's got to be a flaw in the hybridization.
Don't try anything.
Well, Erin, her cat got loose in the Commonwealth.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. All quiet.
What I wouldn't give for some real time off.
Yeah?
I tell you, as long as Maria's around, ain't no one in this vault gonna go hungry.
Hey, Mark.
Hungry? Talk to Maria. She makes the best pies in the vault.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Careful, outsider.
Yes.
Would you like to tell the students one of your stories now?
What topics should I avoid?
Nothing with excessive violence. And I'm sure they'll have lots of questions.
I'd be glad to.
Wonderful. The kids are so excited. Children! Children, listen up! We have a guest today who is going to tell us stories about the Commonwealth.
Did you ever fight a Deathclaw?
Deathclaws are very dangerous. It was a tough fight.
How did you beat it?
A group of raiders had my friend Preston trapped.
But you rescued him, right?
Preston showed me where to find some power armor I could fix.
Power armor! Wow.
I wasn't ready when the Deathclaw crawled out. Good thing I had that power armor.
That sounds scary.
Have you ever seen a Deathclaw?
No. Miss Katie says they're big lizards with huge claws. Don't stop now.
Preston and I kept shooting until it was dead.
I bet that took lots of bullets.
Thank you so much for that story. Children, say thank you.
Thank you.
And we have a thank you gift for you. Here.
Hello, Katie.
Oh, you're that new traveler. You must have had so many adventures out in the Commonwealth. Thanks again for speaking to the class.
Someday, I'm gonna check out the Commonwealth. If my grand
Hey,
lets me.
pal.
Please bring him back safe.
Well, hello.
I wish my mom wasn't working so much.
Hi there.
I heard there's all sorts of scary monsters in the Commonwealth.
Please direct any maintenance requests to Mr. DeLuca. They will be handled in the morning.
Hey, outsider. Do me a favor. If my good-for-nothing brother asks you for Jet, tell him to buzz off.
You're obviously upset.
Look, he's a junkie, but he's getting careless. If he gets caught, we're both in trouble. And as much as I'd like to leave this canned paradise, that's not how I want to go.
You want to leave the vault?
More than you know. There's gotta be more to life than this vault. But if I leave, it's on my own terms. Not because Bobby screwed it up. Now I admit, I've got my own share of the blame here. Bobby gets his chems from me, and I keep him on a short leash. But not anymore. I'm cutting off his useless ass.
Good. That's the first step to helping your brother.
Should have done it a long time ago. But things ain't easy around here.
Hey, the outsider. You lost? No trading going on down here.
This is an interesting room.
Really? Guess maybe for an outsider. Just the old generators down here. Oh, and hey, if you got any jet on you, I may be willing to take it off your hands. Say 75 caps?
Who's it for? You?
Me, myself, and I. Don't worry, I'm not into selling. That's my sister's thing.
Sure. Here you go.
Hell yeah. Thanks, man. Just don't let Tina know. She'd be all over my ass.
Bobby.
This vault would fall apart if I wasn't here to tell old Rusty.
Tired of working. Tired of this vault.
Hey, Tina.
Fix this, fix that. Never ends. When we have old Rusty, nothing would ever get done around here.
Uranium Fever by, oh man, by Elton Britt. Yes, right, so, there. This is Diamond City Radio, and I'm, you know, me, Travis. Anyway, would you like some Danny?
I'm in.
I sure thought so.
knack for adapting to technology.
Probably gonna need some sort of sealant. Overseer will be happy about that.
Take
If
time
you
to look
think you
around.
may be able to lend a
You'll have
hand,
the full run
talk
of the
to
place.
Calvin. He may have a job for you.
Damn, I need a break.
Dr. Forsyth and Rachel have plenty of medical supplies to get you stocked up.
Watch out for the maintenance. It never ends around
Hey.
Looking for something? I have more stuff than I know what to do with.
I might be interested in buying or selling.
Great. I have all sorts of odds and ends.
Hey.
I'd be happy to help if I can. Glad to be of service.
Where did that boy get to? Austin? Austin Engel!
Yeah?
Your pit boy ever act up?
Overseer.
Feel free to make the most of the services we offer while you're here.
Seeds. I'll need more seeds.
Yes?
You got guts wearing that Pip-Boy in the Commonwealth. I can't
Excuse me.
believe someone
Yeah?
hasn't tried to steal it.
Have you been down to medical to see Dr. Forsyth yet? He told me he's very interested in meeting you.
Stay safe, sir.
Excuse me, officer.
Looking for a meal? See Maria. She runs the
Dr.
Sunshine
Penske.
Diner in the H-
Ah, you'll do perfectly. I'm in need of a willing test subject to try this new strain of fruit I've created.
Sure. I like fruit.
Excellent. Just tell me how it tastes and how it makes you feel. Now, where did I put that Geiger counter?
I've never lost anyone before. This... failure is new to me.
Dr. Penske.
Did you try the fruit? Tell me, how was it?
It was good. No adverse effects.
I knew it. This is good progress. I'll have to start a new batch right away. Since you've been so helpful, maybe you can help out in another capacity. You see, I need these plants to conduct my studies, and they take some special nourishment, especially the carrots. If you could keep an eye out for fertilizer while you're out in the Commonwealth, I'll be more than happy to compensate you for your efforts.
Sure, I can do that.
Really? Great. I was dreading having to put in another request to the Overseer. Just bring by whatever you can find whenever you have the time.
Yes?
Dr. Penske runs a hydroponics lab here. She may have some work for you, if you're interested.
Need to check the water pumps again. The water smells funny.
Huh?
It's been a while since someone from the Commonwealth last visited us.
Hybridization. There's got to be a flaw in the hybridization.
The work never ends in Vault 81.
If
The
you haven't
Commonwealth
already,
sounds so
you should stop
exciting.
by the classroom.
And dangerous.
Katie would love to have you speak to her students.
Aaron's cat managed to get out of the vault. Can't imagine how
No talking. You should be doing your work.
Hey, Katie.
That's quite a story. I hope we never encounter one of those death claws you mentioned. You've certainly seen a lot in the Commonwealth. Makes me thankful for the safety of the vault.
Pretty good tour, right? The Overseer says I'm good with people. Way better than Gran. But I don't know. I think Gran's pretty good. At least with me, she is. If anything's happened to him, it's all my fault.
Well, hello.
I can't believe he just ran off like that.
Yeah?
Where did that boy get to? Austin? Austin Engel!
Pardon me, Dr. Pensky?
I can't seem to get the potatoes right. Gonna need more fertilizer soon. Oh dear, I seem to have misplaced one of my instruments. What could it be?
Katie Pinn is the teacher here in 81. You should stop by her class. She's big on learning from outsiders.
If you want a good meal, see Maria at the cafeteria. She'll hook you up. We got a barber here if you need it. Not saying you do.